This is a high-stakes collision, a game late in the year featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, each looking to make a move up and strengthen their playoff case. Welcome to Burgess Snow Field at Amherst Stadium, home of the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Utep Miners, taking on last season's national champions, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Miners will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Handoff, headed left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Toss play to the outside. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Trying to find some room. It's Webb. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
1st down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Great cut, they whiff on him. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll hand it off. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Here comes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down here at their own 40 as that big play gets the drive going and flips the field position. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Miners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They're going to run it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now the offense tries to go with the option here on third down, but this defense does a great job of bringing him down. Off that pitch, defense is flying to the football. Now we got a fourth down situation.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Now they're running on the toss. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. Past the 40. Out past the 30. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Utep.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on a sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Hoffman. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And he steps out of bounds yards, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Same tailback, another carry. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He'll test the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense comes up on 1st down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Watkins.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Grab behind the line. It's Hoffman. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, Utep.
2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running back grabs it on a screen. Great move there. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Receiver makes the grab. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down.
On the double.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Great connection there for 6 points.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the extra point was up and good. And a player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Play action here on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's back to throw again on second down. He escapes the pocket. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Utep's offense is back out there now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the Miners will bring their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Love this call on the angle route to get the back out of the backfield and in the middle of the void of that zone coverage, and he turns it into a really nice pickup for a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
3:25.
Looking for a gap. It's Webb. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Okay, ready?
Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Coming up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they come roaring back now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Utep offense back on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Moves out of the pocket. The short completion of the tight end.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Niners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Utep.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Gets made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Good throw, complete to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags a good throw. Stop out of the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down. They're going to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Grab by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights through a tackle. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. On the run here, lets it go. Who makes the grab? Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Jukes to get past a man. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. The comeback is on. A That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. And I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. The Miners offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Way downfield for a huge gain. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
With the catch, it's Watkins. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Miners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Checks this down to the running back. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miners. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Jacksonville State, 25.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Important second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Now that stop is going to bring up 4th down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a 2-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Pass is caught. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. That's another first down as they get near the 50 now.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
Second down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, the just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.